Hi there, welcome back to LTTK, Let's Toast to Knowledge. My name is Olalade again. I'm super excited to welcome you. Here is to learning, growing, and sharing, of course, which is what I'm doing here today. If you're new here, hey, I hope you like it. If you're old, returning, thank you for coming back. Now, in today's episode, I will be talking about something that has been on my mind to share with you guys, and that is really body shaming, because I feel like we are in the time and space where we can talk about things very, very honestly and have honest conversations, and that is what this channel is about. So, being that, I just want to set in context. I don't know if you guys know BBN, called Big Brother Ninja. Some of you will know it, some of you won't. But I saw some days ago that, there was the controversy between Laycon and Erica, and Erica body shamed Laycon, basically calling him drumstick when she was very angry and drunk. And later on in the show, Laycon revealed that he was actually sickle cell. And if you don't know, sickle cell patients sometimes have trouble, adding weight and all of that. There's also Dorothy. If you don't know Dorothy, she is also one of those contenders in the Big Brother house, and she is on the plus side. She is very heavy on the front side of her body. I can just imagine how people would have looked at her, made jest of her, said that she's too big, forgetting that we don't always choose how we look. Like, some things are just genetics, some things, we don't get to choose how we were born and what kind of features we would have, right? I feel like it's just now that people can now get surgeries and modify things in their bodies, which is not my focus for today, but I just wanted to talk about body shaming and how it can have consequences. And now I remember that when I was in my secondary school too, yes, I also had my own experiences. Some guys would call me fluorescent. I don't know if you guys know what fluorescent is, but you can just Google it. Anyway, they would call me fluorescent, they would call me fish tail, or even spaghetti. And that was because I was very skinny while growing up. I am still skinny, not as skinny as I was before. I've added some weight here and there, and I'm really happy about that. But back then, I did not like myself because of the comments people made about me. And this is not to say that I am trying to form victim. That's not it, because I was also a perpetrator. Even when I was in secondary school, I remember I would insult some people who were on the plus size. I would tell them, oh, this one is too fat, and also I'm not coming here to be like, oh, they body shamed me. I also body shamed people as well. So I feel like this is something that society kind of helps to instigate in some sort of way. When we are in school, we form peer groups, and those peer groups kind of influence how we see the world and how we react and relate with people. And I feel like now that we are older, we know better, and we know how body shaming has negative consequences. Now I know how body shaming affects people, because it also affected me. Short story, now I'm much better, obviously. But back then, I remember that I was always dreading any experience to go into the swimming pool, because that would mean that I had to wear like swimming trunk. And when I'm wearing swimming trunk, I feel like, ooh, so my body is going to be out there for the world to see, and people will now criticize me that I'm too skinny. All those kinds of things really affected my psychological thinking about myself. But now I'm so happy about how I look, and I could care less about what people say. But I really just want to point out that it's very important for us as human beings to stop abusing people. If you don't know what body shaming is just really making nasty comments about someone based on how they look. And this is not just peculiar to a particular gender. For guys, it could be that someone is insulting them because they don't have the beards, which some people see as a sign of puberty, that the guy is growing well. It could also be that the guy does not have the six packs, which shows that he's a macho man. And by the way, who even lets us know what is the ideal man? Who is the ideal man and who is the ideal woman? If you think about it, then you will realize that the media has a role to play in how we perceive these things. And in fact, the media conversation is for another day. Maybe in another episode, I will tell you how social media how the mass media, the TV, the radio kind of reinforces some stereotypes and makes us think some things that are not real, because there are different realities, right? So if I am just shown a particular side of reality, then I can start to question another side that I haven't been familiar with. And that is what the media kind of does sometimes. They only push one narrative to make you feel like this is all there is, and then when you see something else, your body starts to fight it, your mind is fighting it because it hasn't come in contact with that reality before. Story for another day. If you want me to talk about social media, mass media, and how they reinforce negative stereotypes and make us see things differently, let me know in the comment section. But moving on, this is really a short conversation which is pretty much encouraging us, not just you but also myself, to be very kind when we see people that don't look the way we have seen other people look. It is not for us to start looking down on them or start staring, because I get that staring sometimes and I'm like, what are you staring at? But it's just for us to be more understanding that people come in different shapes and sizes. There are different people in the world. There are billions, trillions, gazillions of human beings who come in different shapes and sizes and look differently from what we have been used to or what we have seen in our lives. And so when we encounter those kinds of people, let us just be kind and know that these people also have what they're dealing with. You can imagine how many people would have committed suicide because of depression, owing to how people talked bad about them or said nasty things to them about how they looked. It could be a little thing you say in the nicest of way, but it still hurts. I remember when I was in university and one of my friends walked up to me and she was like, "Are you not eating? Why are you so skinny? Why are you so skinny?" Obviously I forgave the person, right? But it still sticks and it still hurts. Right now I'm older, much more experienced, and also a better thinking human being. And so this is why I'm also encouraging you, if you have body shamed in the past, it's okay, forgive yourself. I have forgiven myself too, and I've asked God to help those people that I body shamed in the past to forgive me. So it's okay if you have body shamed someone else in the past. Just know that going forward you can do better, you can be better, and you can also be more understanding of people. And to those of you who have been body shamed here listening to me, I just want to tell you that you are wonderfully and specially made. You are one of your kind. You are so unique. There is nobody like you. Okay, so please encourage yourself. Don't allow what people say about you define who you think you are, because you are more than what people say you are. Okay? And that's it for today's short episode. If you've enjoyed this and stuck with me until now, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video and share it. And I would also love to hear from you. If you have been body shamed in the past, just let me know in the comment section what you did and how you were able to just remove those negativity and put in positivity into your mind. I would like to know that, okay? Don't forget to toast to knowledge, because what you know is never enough, okay? Oh. All right, guys, thank you for staying here and see you soon. Ciao. Bye-bye.